What's up, motherfuckers? Morgan here with my first YouTube video. I've decided not to go to college. I don't think I need college in my life right now. I studied abroad in Germany in high school with CBYX program. It's like a government funded program. And I went to Germany for a year, didn't know anyone, didn't know anything, didn't know any German. And I learned more in that year than I have in my entire life. And that's when I decided I'm not going to 4 more fucking years of school. I'm not anti-college, like there's so many jobs that I know need college. And I know so many people want to be at college. Count how many times I just said college. But I personally don't think I need it right now. So I decided to do something else with my life, which is traveling the world. So far, instead of going to college, I went to Germany for 3 months. I went to Finland for 2 weeks. And now Egypt, 2 months going strong. Just a warning, like, I can't speak English correctly all the time. So if something comes out and it doesn't sound right, it's probably not. And just forget about it because it happens. I'm currently doing a workaway in Dahab, Egypt. It's like a little town in Egypt. You can look it up. If you don't know what workaway is, it's this awesome fucking program where you can sign up and travel all over the world with free accommodation and free food most of the time. And you just help the people that you stay with. So we're doing it right now. My boyfriend and I, Finn, from Germany, are doing it right now in Egypt, and we're helping cats because there's a lot of street cats here. We help get them neutered off the streets. We take them in when they're sick. We take them in when they're too young to be outside on the streets. And we just hang out with cats all the time. It's kind of amazing. I love it. I love the cats so much. I think one day in my life, if I need to go to college, if I wake up one morning and I'm like, I think I really want to be a doctor now, then I'll apply to a college and I'll go then, like it doesn't matter. I could be 30, I could be fucking 80 for all I care. It's all really just what society wants, that everyone in the US needs to go to college after high school. And I think that that's just bullshit. I think it's 100% bullshit. I don't know many people who aren't going to college, if any. Sad to me because it's not the right choice for everybody. There's so many different types of people in this world. So why should everybody need to do the same thing? It logically does not make sense. And the fact that so many people believe that is upsetting, and it's not their fault. I'd say it's society's fault, and hopefully that's something that will change in the future, so that people can finish school and decide to do whatever the fuck they want. Nothing's stopping anyone. Ain't nothing stopping ya except the entire society coming at you for being different. That's another warning. I burp a lot. I have acid reflux, so if you're not a fan of burps, you might not want to watch my video. Sorry. Which is funny because if I heard that, I would not watch the video because I hate burps. I absolutely hate when people burp. So here I am. Here's my life in Dahab, Egypt. It's just a little video of like my week here. Hope you enjoy it. If you don't watch it. You don't have to watch me live my life. You can go live yours instead or watch other people's. So yeah, I guess that's enough of me jibber-jabbering. Enjoy my week in Dahab. Good morning. Really washing my hair with my bar soap. I don't use plastic containers. I just dropped my shampoo bar down the drain, but everything goes down and there's no cover on it, and it just covered in like black dirt and probably shit. But I cleaned it off. We're all showered up for the day. Our day consists of some yoga later, some cat work with our little itty bitty tata. Cleaning poop. washing dishes, going into town to do some shopping, and wherever else life takes us. The cats broke the wire to our Wi-Fi, so now we have no Wi-Fi. Common problems living at the cat house. I reorganized this morning because I have an obsession with reorganizing. Here's our outside living room. And Finn cleaned the outside. Here's Newt. He's my favorite kitty here. I guess you're not supposed to have favorites, but he's the sweetest cat ever. He just likes to cuddle. Look at him. Tell me you wouldn't love that. Why would you have a cat if you wouldn't want it to sit right on your fucking face? Sorry, the lighting's so bad. So I'm in Egypt. I love it here. Definitely a culture shock, for sure. But, you know, that's just getting out of your comfort zone, and that's how you learn. And I've definitely learned a lot since I've been here. I'm enjoying my experience. We live with 15 cats. It's all based on donations, so that's one of the most important things. We need money so we can help our fellow kitties. We have many more kitties here that need to be adopted. If anybody's interested, they can be adopted all over the world. It's honestly easiest to the US, I think, which is cool. But my parents said I can't take home any more cats. So if you're watching this, this is Rose. She's got a bent tail. It's just bent. I don't know why. Supposedly when she came out the womb, it just bent. But she's fine. Both of them have stinky ass breath. These two. Not all the cats do, but these two. Here's Finn cleaning our fruit. Culture shock of Egypt. You can't eat fruit and veggies straight out the market. You have to wash them off with clean water and then spray them with a mixture of vinegar and water and then rinse them off again with clean water. And sometimes still they may give you explosive diarrhea. Here we have a apple flavored Fanta. I don't think that's a thing in the US. Here's Sunshine's butthole. Sunshine. It's a beautiful tailless cat. She might be a little bit on the spectrum, but we love her anyway. Or him. I mean him. He loves you guys. Taste test. Not my fave. Tastes like
apple.
Fake apple. Now we're making breakfast. Classic breakfast here in Dahab for us. Granola. Fun fact, granola is one of the most expensive things here in Dahab. It's a luxury. Another fun fact, there's unfortunately no recycling in Egypt, which is very sad for earth lovers like us. But we made our own DIY compost because there's also no composting because there's no soil.
But there are some compost animals.
But we compost to the goats, so we collect all of our old food scraps, etc., and feed it to the goats on the street, which are everywhere. Apples, bananas, some jam, some cinnamon. It's delicious. Best fruit in Egypt? Mango. Manga in Arabic. So yummy, so fresh. The best mango I've ever had in my life. My almond milk, also very expensive here. 60 lei, which is $3-4 US. I think in the US it might be around 3, but I don't really remember. I haven't been there in a long time. Here's my boyfriend Finn, straight out of Germany. Find his TikTok down below.
No.
Make sure you like all of his videos. He's a big TikTok fan. I don't know if it looks good or if it looks like a mush of random ingredients, but that's kind of is what it is. And it tastes wonderful. If you can see right about here, I have some belly rolls forming. because the food here is so yummy that I just eat it all the time. We could talk about the temperature in Egypt. Same temperature every day, 30, 29 right now.
Celsius?
Yes, I've now learned Celsius and I don't use Fahrenheit anymore, so for you Americans, no, just kidding, it's like 90s, I think still. Every day, no rain, desert, always sunny. The sun sets at 5 p.m. 17 Uhr. 5:10. Fact checker over here. I currently have ringworm. It looks deadly, but it's not. Common misconception, no worms involved. It's a fungus, so actually it's a little mushroom in my leg. Not mad about it. The cats gave it to me, of course. He's got mushrooms on his arm, I got mushrooms on my leg. We're doing okay. It itches, but I got medicine, so it should be going away.
In the pharmacy here, it's easy to get almost everything without a prescription. So you can just go in there and buy some heroin.
Fact check. I don't think they have heroin in their pharmacies here. You can buy basically anything else you can get in your local pharmacy without a prescription. One of those including ketamine. Not speaking from experience, we do not advise illegally getting ketamine without a prescription, but we are just educating the public that it is a possibility. Here's another one of our beloved cats at the cat house. Her name is Falafel. She's so sweet. She likes to give hugs. A classic Falafel hug. Here's Falafel's butthole. That's what I should name this video. Looking at a bunch of, ow! Egyptian cats' buttholes. Woo! I'm walking to the store right now. We walk everywhere here. It's like 10 minutes into the local part of the city. We can taxi, but there's not normally taxis near our house, and I'm too lazy to call them. Here's my views. We also could ride a bike, but we didn't feel like buying them, so we walk. So, you know, I was talking about our compost. Here it is live on the streets. So they eat a lot of the trash, which is good because unfortunately there's a lot of trash here on the streets. But thank you to the goats who helped clean that up. So if you can't tell by my wet, glowing face, I'm fucking sweating like a motherfucker. It's hot. I've just been on my phone. I was researching piercings because I'm getting piercings tomorrow. I haven't gotten piercings in years because I had trauma from my last piercings because they would bleed for months and it was just bad. It was just a bad experience. So I was like, I'm not ever getting piercings again. But now I think I'm ready. I sent Finn to the grocery store. What I'm doing right now, I'm writing things down for the future volunteers because, you know, when I first got here, some things were a little overwhelming. Not everything was explained to me in the right way. And I'm just trying to write down the information that I wish I had at the beginning so that the next people who come can have a little more of an idea about a wide variety of things. I'm also playing with Perry, my absolute darling. My little cutie patootie pumpkin butt. Look at him. I want to eat him up every single day. He's literally the cutest little fucking... He overwhelms me with cuteness. So yeah, I've just been writing and he's just been attacking my pen the whole time I've been writing. Like, tell me you wouldn't want to actually stuff this entire cat in your mouth and eat it. That's how cute he is. I realized recently, like, you don't look at food and think like, oh, that's cute, I want to eat it. But like, when I look at this, all I think is like, it's so cute. I literally just want to consume it. But don't worry, I won't. I don't eat cats. I'm vegan. But look at him. I named him Perry after Phineas and Ferb. I want to take him home. I really do, but to my parents for not letting me take home this little bundle of joy. He's so cute! So I decided I'm gonna do a little bit of yoga. I actually had a yoga class planned for tonight, but it got canceled. And that's just kind of like the life of Dahab / Egypt. You kind of just have to be used to not having set plans, or having set plans but then being canceled or changed or whatever. So I guess I'll just do like a mini flow by myself. So I'll just do it here on the carpet. It's kind of dirty and I kind of hate dirty, but whatever. Finn's back from grocery shopping. Let me do a quick haul for my fellow viewers. We got some oil, chickpeas, fool, which is a Egyptian